Hi, you guys. I was supposed to make it to the gym, but it's not happening. And of course, I love the beautiful sun right now, and I love doing what I need to do. So I'm in my garage. Now, please don't judge me. I moved home from Italy in 2022 and brought most of my stuff, the things that we could take home, in suitcases. I'm an artist, art exhibition, art supplies, a Cold War spy researcher. I'm excited because I found my Spoleto files, installation stuff. Then I found all my spy books. I have a lot of hobbies and interests, and I'm really good at what I do. And then my sister died in 2013. She was an artist too. So a bunch of her stuff was just given to me because I was in Italy. Another sister packed it up for me. And I haven't gotten to my sister's stuff a little bit, and that's going to be a trigger for me. But I have had everything planned or stacked in this garage where you could not even walk. Could not walk because the house I bought is really, really tiny. And so it's almost like Christmas. And I got excited. I thought, okay, I got to document it. So these are like all empty boxes. This is actually, I've already dragged half of the stuff out of here because these are all empty suitcases. No, those are not empty, but I'm getting into my spy story books. And so, let's see. There we go. Dance for Export, Cultural Diplomacy in the Cold War. And and John Carlo Menotti. So I know a lot about all these things with the spies. And what I found is while I was in my hospital, I had, let me see if I can show you here. I don't know that you're going to see it well, but there's folders and folders. Oh, look, here's a bunch more books. Yeah, right. This one here. Oh, it's in Italian. Gli intellecti e la CIA. And it's about what the American government did. Here's another one, A Brutal Friendship. And I actually, because there was assassination. And then this guy who worked for, I think he worked for MoMA. I can't remember. I have to refresh my memory. But he was supposedly a CIA agent. And these are just these are books still. Hold on. Tons of books that I ordered from around the world. You can't see it. Sorry, ladies. There we go. But I have all my files. Oh, there's some more books. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So everybody that was in my spy story, and the American government has not declassified the spy story yet. Because somebody was assassinated in Italy and we probably had our hands in on it. I'm sure of it. Because Enrico Mattei, who was killed, assassinated, was on his way to meet with President Kennedy. So with them declassifying all this Kennedy stuff, it gets me excited. Let's see. Oh, this is only 3 minutes. Let me see if I can open up. I took all the characters in my spy story. God, I just am so, they're all Barbie dolls, and I got weird shit in here, but it's all for different types of art installations. This is my chronic illness, because I've had strokes. I'll have to re-glue them. Did you see that? I'll have to put it together. But I've got all these things. Yeah, the bubble wrap. And I have, oh, yeah, right, okay, the violin. Ooh, very expensive pieces. I need to be a little more careful. And you'll see these at some point. They're shadow boxes. So when I was at the worst of my disability, no, actually it was when I was recovering from my disability, because I think I started the archival search in 2012. I was still sick. I got a proper diagnosis, I think it was 2011. So from 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, it was a straight decline. And they kept thinking it was multiple sclerosis, but it wasn't multiple sclerosis. It was a lot of other things. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Then had the brain scan in January 2011, and then they found out I had an infection in my brain, which then led them to start going down the immune system. So I did experimental drugs in 11, 12, and 13. 13, I had a new stroke, and then 2013, my sister died. My best friend at the time left Italy, and I had my second heart surgery in Rome. 2014, they found out it was common variable immune deficiency, and I started the immunoglobulin treatments, plus I could get weeded off the experimental drugs. So I ran the disability groups, and I made art in my pajamas and helped people learn how to exercise safely when they were disabled and stuck in the house. And so the research for the spy story started in 2012, and it went all the way through 18. I know that from 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I had solved the majority, 5 years in archives, because I was still very housebound. Solved a lot of who were the CIA agents, who were the family members of the agents, how the American government got the money out through these black purses, and they were not accountable for the funds. And this was in the festival started in 1958. Right. And we were still in that Cold War dilemma. The Festivale di Due Mondi di Spoleto started in 1958. So in 1956 and 1955 is when they started planning the strategy, Giancarlo Menotti. And for you guys coming to Spoleto, if you ever want to ask me, you just have to be careful. Let me have a glass of wine or two, and then the whole night will be ruined, because I will only talk about the spy story, because you'll get me kind of jacked up because I get excited about this. The story has still not been declassified. It's still classified. I believe I've solved one of the stars in the CIA headquarters. They have stars on the wall with no names on the stars for agents that were killed in the line of duty, and they don't put a name on the agent because they feel that making it public who that agent was would have compromised something. But I know what one of the stars, I have beyond any doubt figured out one of the stars, one of the men that got killed that was a star. And then I ordered dolls from around the world, male, female, G.I. Joe, whatever, and I changed all of their outfits. I put putty on their legs, fabric on top of them, put them in shadow boxes, and I created a scenografia behind in the shadow box that were all the clues to that particular agent, that particular person in the story, that if I ever get a book finished and a movie made, because that's part of my passion too, these would be the characters. I've already made the movie in my mind because I was housebound for so many years and then trying to recover. And the truth is, I'm 0.1% of 17 million people never get to the recovery that I've gotten to. And Dr. Nancy Klimas followed me for years because I was one of the few people that got stabilized with chronic fatigue syndrome, myalgic encephalomyelitis, let alone all those other autoimmune disorders. Was born with a lot of bad stuff from both parents. And there was horrific childhood trauma, horrific. And the combination of all of it just fried my immune system. And that's why I do the subcutaneous. Anyway, I'm excited. It gets me out in the sun, and I'll show you the shed. I bought a tough shed that half of it's going to be like a feng shui, meditation, herbal garden kind of extension. And then the other side is I'm a tool girl and an artist. And I'm having to drag all this crap out by myself at this point to the shed in the backyard. And then I have a helper for the things I can't lift that are heavy, because I've got things that are easily 50 pounds and heavier. But I'm just excited. Just wanted to tell you. Bye.